Yo, guys, I'm back here with Chris Moore. Look, one of the things that that we know to be true is that behavior is one of the things that I don't think a lot of people understand when getting a dog and even investigating the breed. And I know you had to, or where people have said, hey, look, I don't know if I can handle this dog. Can you take it back? People have purchased. So if you can, walk them through and help the people understand. And mind you, Fit Bully TV here, like, subscribe, share. I'm out here blessed to be in the company of Bulky Built in their facility. Gina and Chris, they've been super hospitable. We're going to go through a line of some stuff. One of the videos I want to make sure we don't miss, as you've got a lot of bulldogs, is how to manage a bulldog's behavior. Like, what is the bulldog? What are some things people should be concerned with when buying a bulldog? And what are their behavioral challenges? Why have people said, hey, can you take this dog back? I mean, you know better than anybody.
Yeah, I think any breed of dog has their drawbacks and their pluses, and you just have to know what fits your lifestyle. And what I mean, if you want a super active dog but you're a very, laid back person, sometimes you have to know what breed of dog fits your lifestyle. So for an example, if you work a lot and all you want to do is come home after work and relax, I don't recommend you get like a Vizsla. You know what I mean? They're high energy. They want to go. You're looking for something that just wants to chill on the couch with you. So same things with bulldogs. They're for us. Some of them, you get a little one here or there that's got a little wild hair up its ass, and it's just a little bit more playful. And then they'd be like, oh man, I thought he was gonna be just a fat lazy slob. You know what I mean? Like no. Just a little bit more energy in what they wanted. Or they have a Frenchie and he's just playing too rough with them. It's never like super behavioral things. Mm-hmm. It's normally, this dog is too much dog for my Frenchie or my Pekingese or something like that, because the two dogs don't match. So, and
that's also because people think that the bulldog supposed to be some lazy roly-poly.
Well, and English bulldog is a smaller, more robust dog that's limited to its capabilities, is the words that I would use. I just think if you find a dog that meets your lifestyle, you and the dog will be having a better place.
Okay, so if there was 3 things for them to be mindful of when getting a bulldog, be it an oldie, an English, or an American, what are some things that you would encourage them to be aware of and to focus on when getting the dog?
Bulldogs are, for the most part, they're a little bit more stubborn.
Yeah.
They're not per se harder to train, but when he's done, he's done. Like, I'm done. I'm just gonna lay down, and no matter how much you tell me to come here, how much you try to entice me, or no matter how much you're mad at me, I'm done. I'm done. You know what I mean? Where you have like an Aussie, always eager to please and always like upbeat. A bulldog, when he's done, they just pout like, I'm done, bro. Bulldogs are usually more defensive and less prey driven. So those are the things you have to. They sometimes they can be a little possessive. Usually it's over toys, but it can be over people. So if you're a single man or a single woman and you buy a dog, and then you get in a relationship with someone, you might have that side effect of a dog being possessive.
So then would you say that proper socialization is key early on as well? Not to say it can stop the possession.
Well, possession is a total different thing, I think it has to come down to the owner, because they can have great social skills but be possessive. They're 2 total different things.
Yeah, just like in humans.
Yeah. I mean, you got people that, I think that's a definition of a narcissist, right? You know what I mean? But the minute she look at another dude, or the minute he look at another woman, you getting them evil eyes, you know what I'm saying? So, just know your breeds that you're looking at. Knowing that, we'll just say pit bulls, they have higher prey drive. But their defensive drive is not poor, it's just not as high as their prey drive.
Yeah.
Where
their offense all day, like they'll start it and finish it if need be.
But like a Mastiff, high defensive drive.
He chills, but you could turn around and put him in the right direction, and he'll do what you ask him to do.
But they normally have a 10-foot window. That's it. Outside of that 10 foot of what they're defending, they're back to being chill again.
And they're actually good home dogs because force protection at the home because that's
anything that's a defensive style dog is.
Yeah, and people, that's a good video. We'll do it another time. But objectively, you heard it first. Hopefully, I get a lot of behavioral questions, a lot of messages. To be clear, and I think breeds. I don't even think. Every breed is literally different, just like every human is. And then
every breed was bred differently.
There you go.
Dogs are bred for a purpose. I'll give you an example. A rat terrier. I mean, that's a no-brainer what it's for.
Yeah.
But they were designed to have high prey drive, to grab rats, shake them, and throw them in the air.
Them jokers get busy, too.
But that's what they were designed to do. So if you start taking your hat off and you shaking off the thing, don't be surprised if he reaches up and grabs it. He thinks you're playing. Or he thinks it's time to work. Like you can't be upset if he just bit your hat. Because that's what his brain was wired to do.
Yeah.
So a lot of times behavioral issues, are they really behavioral issues? Because you engaged what he was bred to do.
It's poor management, from my experience, lack of understanding as well.
Lack of understanding.
Lack of understanding of, hey, like, do you know what you got there? Yeah. They go, oh, well, I said, whoa. Somebody told me they had a pit bull massive mix. I said, oh my. I said, you know what you have there?
I mean, it depends. Extremes. Yeah. You have two extremes, but you can make good dogs with that. But I mean,
all of them can be good as long as the people know what to do. Yes. Or understand foundation, like, hey, this is the foundation of the dog. This is what he does. If you put him in any of these settings or don't do this and it triggers, you'd be surprised because that's who he is.
Well, any good dog trainer will tell you controls is more important than learning to bite.
There you go.
Any control you can have over the animal versus just teaching it to bite is totally important.
So would you then say that the bulldog is a great entry dog for families when thinking about getting a dog?
I'm partial, but I would say yeah.
Okay.
It's a moderate-sized dog. Yeah. So, for an example, small dogs normally don't scare people. Large dogs do, and medium dogs do.
Yeah.
Large dogs, they just consume a lot of your time, food, money, you know what I mean? Where a medium-sized dog is kind of where a lot of people, that's the space a lot of people are in. Mm-hmm. For home protection or just to scare off an intruder. An intruder's just looking for an easy mark. Oh, there's no dog. Boom. There's a dog. Next house. Mm-hmm. It don't have to be a huge dog. It just has to be a dog.
Some dog.
Yeah. They don't know the dog's going to bite.
That's the thing. And it's better to be safe than sorry, right?
Exactly.
Because most of those people aren't violent people. Well, people, I think one of the things that we, hopefully you got to see some of the bulldogs on the land here, and what they've got going on, some puppies, all that good stuff. Bulldogs, from my understanding, are a very, very unique breed. Let me ask you this. Last question, and we'll talk about this in another episode to be clear. What's the average cost, you say, to upkeep a bulldog? And I'm asking in relation to the Frenchie because we know that a Frenchie can get costly as far as health concerns. But I want to walk down all the health problems in another video. We'll do that in a little bit.
We'll just say Ocean. He's my dog. He's 5 years old, going on 6. I've never had to take him for anything out of the ordinary. Just his regular yearly checkup. And now that he's turning 5, going on 6, I'm going to do they have a senior checkup. It's around that same time just to check his levels in his blood. I've never had to take him for a limp. I've never had to take him for a toenail even, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. I take him once a year to get his rabies shot and his checkup.
There you go. So look, it's for one, I go back to this. I tell people, be it a healthy dog or unhealthy dog, it's all a matter of how it's bred and the care that went into ensuring the dog was hopefully going to live the best life. But nobody can be God, so all we can do is give you the best chance possible.
Yeah, I just got an update where I told you yesterday. I had an update where a lady told me, hey, she's 12 years old and still going strong.
Yeah.
Age is the best, time is the best test. All the embark and all the hip testing we can do can't beat time.
At all. And so many things change if you really go down that study. What people, as always, like, subscribe, share. And hopefully some of this helps, especially if you're thinking about getting into the bulldog or breeding a bulldog or just getting one to love. Take care of your dogs.